15,037 geo to be exact. There's a reason I have so much. Hey guys, welcome back to Hollow Knight. The Fragile Strength Charm. We picked this up in the last episode, and I told you we wouldn't use it. Yeah, here it is. We will be using it, but we want to upgrade it. The Fragile Strength, just like the Fragile Heart and the Fragile Greed, will break if we're killed. However, if we head over to the circus tents and enter this one, we've been in here before and met this interesting creature. And she mentioned that she smelled something strange deep below. Ah, that charm. Beautiful. Most precious thing. Little lovely, will you let me see it? Have to show it to me. So, the interesting thing she smelled deep below is the Leg Eater and his charms. And if we give her the Fragile Strength charm, such a little beauty, such a smell, such a smell. Ah. And she's eating it. So good, so tasty, a perfect thing just for me. And that's all, I guess. Beautiful, delicious. You're good, little lovely. You're very sweet to bring me such a gift. All right. The one who made my gift. Ah, somewhere below. Yes. Very good gift. Very tasty, delicious. Okay. Do you want something, little lovely? You don't want to take back my gift, do you? So nasty, so cruel, if that's true. Once you give something as a gift, it's lost to you forever. I don't think so. A gift for you? So greedy. But I can show you something if you're nice to me, little lovely. Will you do a nice thing? Give them to me, your geo. Give me your geo, and I'll give you a gift. The 15,000 geo. Yes. Here you go. Leaving us with 37. Ah. After quite a tale of unfortunate events, the unbreakable strength charm. This charm is unbreakable. Nice. You're hiding something very nice from me, aren't you? Shouldn't hide something so nice. Show me, put it on quickly. So now she's referring to the other two, Fragile Heart and Fragile Greed, which we can give her as well to make unbreakable. However, I don't really use those two charms, and it's not worth it because it's no longer 15,000. The price has increased. She doesn't tell you that, of course, until you give one to her, but it starts out at 15,000 and then it goes up to 20,000 and then it goes up to 25,000 for the last one. So we're just going to take our Fragile Strength and run. And that's going to do it for now. Maybe eventually we'll collect enough. But if you're wondering how I got all that geo, I just did the Coliseum a few times. So did the 3rd tier Coliseum, and that gives you 3,000 each time you play, and so yeah, 5 times 15,000. So that's what we wanted to do to start the episode, and I mentioned last time that there's a couple more things we want to do before we start the end of the game and complete this game. I just realized we're gonna have to go back to Deep Nest there for that grub. So we are returning to where we started. This is the Forgotten Crossroads, now Infected Crossroads. And something is different about this area. Obviously, there's all of this goo everywhere. But more importantly, there's a couple things in here that we're gonna head after. By the way, this is the strongest we will get. These charms are Shaman Stone, Sharp Shadow, Quick Slash, and Unbreakable Strength. In my opinion, this is as strong as it gets, and a lot of people may sub out, you know, something for something else. But yeah, we are fully maxed out as far as I'm concerned. First things first, I don't think we've gotten what's back here just yet. Yeah, I don't think we've been here. So let's grab this, and then we'll get on to the main task of today's episode. We're gonna be fighting bosses today, guys. A lot of them. We're gonna be doing a lot of bosses, and I'll explain why we need to do them in just a second. But first, we gotta see if we can complete this little room here. We're probably supposed to get here a lot earlier than we do. Or that we did, rather, for this playthrough, because we're pretty strong at the moment. And it's not a lot of trouble for us. Oh wow, another wave. I didn't even realize that. I thought that we were done. Alright, now that we've completed that, we gain access to this up here, and we get the Glowing Womb Charm. Drains the soul of its bearer and uses it to birth hatchlings. The hatchlings have no desire to eat or live and will sacrifice themselves to protect their parent. Yeah, so similar to Weaver's Song or Grimchild, it gives you some spawnable friends. And the mother there wants to breed, obviously. Alright, I mentioned we're gonna do some bosses, so let's go do our first one. And you may be thinking to yourself, well, why did we come to the infected crossroads to do a boss? Haven't we already completed the boss in this area? The False Knight. And you would be correct, there is. However, there's a secret to Hollow Knight, and we haven't done much about it. So this is the arena that we fight in. You can hear something above me there, and that gives you a little hint. But we never actually came up here, so if we come all the way to the top up here, we got a little pack of Geo. Gotta remind myself I don't have the charm that gathers all of that for us. But right in here, we've got a secret wall, and we can find these little guys. You'll probably recognize them as they look similar to the False Knight, and this one has some dream essence floating above him. So let's hit him with the dream nail. And we get transported to this strange dream realm. We've been here before, or been somewhere similar before. And yeah. So to give you some more information, there's a few bosses in Hollow Knight that actually have a second phase and a dream phase. So you have to come fight them again. They're a bit stronger, and some of them have some different moves, but yeah, you get a lot of essence for doing so. So there's our guy. Now no longer the False Knight, he is now the False Champion. And you can tell he hits for 2 now. So actually, instead of hitting him again, I'm gonna exploit him a little bit. We can fill up. If we just hit him from back, we can keep him down, which I messed it up there, but that's okay because it's not that bad. I think we'll be okay now. We can try and fill up here. All of these dream bosses are going to hit for 2, so that's why we wanted that fragile strength, so that we can actually heal against them. Not heal against them, but take them out faster. because we don't want to spend too much time with these guys. Because if we're not careful, they'll destroy us. It's not the end of the world. We've got a fair amount of health, but you can never be too careful, really. And if there was ever a time to use the fragile strength, excuse me, unbreakable strength now, it's now. Because we're fighting some of the hardest bosses we've come across this time around. Nothing too serious though. The first dream boss has been defeated. Relative ease, I'd say. These guys start running away again. Alright, I wanted it. The strength to protect the others. When I saw that knight sleeping safe in his big armored shell, it wasn't the madness that drove me to it, I just wanted it. But in the end, if strength cannot save you, then what can? Let's see. 300 we get for the false knights, or the failed champion. Sweet. That's a lot. Yeah, there we go. So we're gonna do a couple of these in this episode, working towards a certain goal. And I'll just go ahead and tell you, we're trying to get to 1800 essence, which is what we want. So after getting 300 for that one, it doesn't seem too far away, which is great. All right, I am going to head on to the next one, and I will see you guys there. Another area that it's been some time since we've been here. The Crystal Peak. And I mentioned this in the last episode. We've got some spots that we haven't been to. And one of them is right up here. So we needed the double jump to get up here. And now the Crystal Guardian Dream Boss. They actually hinted at this when we fought him the first time. Because after we defeated him, he jumped up here. And as you can see, nothing to fear there. But we do get a reward of a mask shard, which is great. And I'm realizing now that I'm totally wrong. That is indeed not a dream boss, as we didn't get any essence. I totally forgot about that. I thought that he was considered a dream boss, but he's not. That's okay though, because he wasn't that difficult anyways. All right, on to the next one, and this time I'm sure that we will find a dream boss. I promise. I told you I would bring you to a dream boss, and I'm a man of my word. So originally this was the Broken Vessel, I believe, and then the dream version of it is the Lost Kin, I think. It's the Lost Kin. So yeah, let's get some more essence here. One quick thing to note, you see this orange smoke all around me. That is due to the Defender's Crest. So I did have to take off the Shaman Stone for this. So our spells aren't going to do quite as much damage, but the Defender's Crest gives us this odor, this orange smoke. And that actually does damage, and that's helpful for this Lost Kin fight because he spawns those little ghosts. And the smoke, when the ghosts actually approach us, the smoke will do damage and kill the ghosts. So it's just helpful. We don't need to worry about them quite as much, and especially when we're trying to heal, the smoke will allow us to be able to heal freely, which is a huge benefit in this fight specifically, because lots of times when you knock out the Lost Kin, he always spawns those little ghosts and then you can't heal. All right, I might have to focus in just a little bit here. Okay, that was probably a little too greedy. Okay, I thought the smoke was ahead of me there. It was not. I got hit by the ghost. That's okay. Ah, And there we go. That's the Lost Kin fight. Quick little detail. He reaches his arm up after us there. Right when he dies. The broken vessel does that too, but I didn't mention that before. And we can accept this essence here. Let's see what we get. $18.17. Nice. So that is actually what we're after. That's the amount we needed. And admittedly, I thought we were gonna have to do a couple more, but we may just go to the seer now. I'm not sure what we should do. Let me take a break for just a second and figure out what our next step is, and then I'll meet back up with you guys when I do. I mean, I don't know. Even though there are a couple more dream bosses we could go do, we've got what we need. From what I remember, we have enough to get what we're after here. Enough essence, that is. If you're interested in the other dream bosses, let me think about it. There's a dream boss version of the Dung Defender. There's... Actually, that might be it. There's a dream boss version of the troop leader at the circus. And then there's another dream boss up there that I don't want to spoil just yet. We definitely will go do those. But I think for today, let's just get what we've come for. And then we'll see what we have time for with the rest of the episode. Ah, Wielder, you've returned. Let me have a look at the Dream Nail. The Dream Nail now holds 900 essence within its core. Oh, that's only half of my power. Are you surprised that this old kingdom has so many hidden dreams? Yes, you're starting to see them. The connections between us and the dreams we leave behind, like prints in the dust, this time has come for you to learn how to revisit these places connected to you. Hold the Dream Nail tight, Wielder, and imagine a great gate opening before you. Nice, so we've mastered the Dream Gate. We can hold Y and hold down to set the Dream Gate, and then hold up to travel to the Dream Gate. So this is like a warp. You only get one, but it's really helpful. Let's see what else we got. The Dream Nail grows bright. It holds over 1,200 essence. Looking into it, I can see many memories peering back at me, so many asking to be remembered. None of us can live forever, and so we ask those who survive to remember us. Hold something in your mind and it lives on with you, but forget it and you'll seal it away forever. That's the only death that matters. So they say, enough of that though. Take this relic and come back to me with 1,500 essence. All right, she gives us an arcane egg and go sell that. Let's see what else. Yes, I thought so. More than 1,500. The Dream Nail is close, so close to fully awakening. Continue on your path, Wielder. I know not what guides you, nor what will it is that drives you forward. Once you have collected 1,800 essence, I will be here waiting. Take this gift. May it grant you strength and help you to collect the essence of this world. Nice. Another mask shard. We're really close to maxing those out. And finally, yes, the time has come, the dream nail, and you as well, wielder. It is time for you both to awaken. The essence you have collected, the hope that still remains in this old kingdom, pure potential. Let it course through you and into the dream nail. Hold it aloft, wielder. Awaken. Collected the awoken dream nail. Yeah, so it functions the same, but the dream nail is upgraded. It can break into even the most protected mind. Aha, yes, no dream can hide itself from you now. You can peer into the darkest places. You just need to find the right crack. What will you do with such a power, wielder? Whose memories will you hunt down? Do as you wish, my promise is fulfilled. May the crimes of my tribe be washed away in time like the rest of this kingdom's. Let's see if we can see into the seer's mind. No. What are you doing poking about in a dusty old mind like mine? Nothing of worth is hidden inside, believe me. But keep probing the world around you with your dream nail. Hidden things will reveal themselves. All right, all right. She's too smart. She's too good. Okay, now we've got the awoken dream nail. Let me show off the dream gate for you real quick as well. So if we hold up, that allows us to warp, but if we hold down, that will set the gate. And we can walk away from it a bit and see it there. And if I'll hold up here, it'll teleport me to the gate, which is just off to my right. But there you go. Okay, we are actually going to go back where we just were to the hidden station. And if you can believe it, we're going to access another new area. You may be thinking, well, the map looks pretty full. Aren't we done? No, we are not. There's still a lot to uncover. And this area actually doesn't have a map because it doesn't really exist in this world, but in the dream world. We have come to this guy before and tried to dream nail him, and we're told we couldn't because his mind was too strong. But now with the awoken dream nail, we can. And it actually teleports us and allows us to enter this new space. I believe we'll have a little fight on our hands. Yep, there he is, animated and guarding the temple. And he does hit for 2. So he's a strong guy. But we're strong as well. And now we have entered the White Palace. Guys, thanks for watching. We're going to end it here. I hope you have enjoyed. In the next episode, we're going to completely tackle the White Palace and do a couple other things as well. Yeah, I love this game. It's so fascinating that we make it this far into the game and we're still uncovering new spots, new places to explore. Yeah, that's it. That's all from me for now, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guy.